Professor Black Ops, you see it. Let's get it. IRS-authorized e-file.com tax return software called serving up JS malware. Of course, JS is JavaScript malware. Come on, IRS, we got to do a better job. So let's hit the article real quick. You know, tax season is wrapping up, so they're trying to get you. E-file.com, an IRS authorized e-file software service provider used by many for filing a tax return, has been caught serving up JavaScript malware. Security researchers state the malicious JavaScript file existed on efile.com website for weeks. It has been able to confirm the existence of the malicious JavaScript file in question. At the time, note this security incident specifically concerns efile.com and not the IRS efile infrastructure or identical sounding domain names. Just in time for tax season, efile was caught serving up malware, as spotted by multiple users and researchers. The malicious JavaScript file in question is called popper.js. They're showing it highlighted there. Popper.js file used by the efile.com across web pages contain malware. The development comes at a crucial time when U.S. taxpayers are wrapping up their IRS tax returns before the April 18 due date. The highlighted code above is base 64 code with the decoded version shown below. The code is attempt to load JavaScript return in the info malware.online. So that's it right there. The use of the math random at the end is likely to prevent caching and loading a fresh copy of the malware should a threat actor make any changes to it. Every time efile.com is visited, a time of the writing the endpoint will no longer be up. It can confirm that the malicious JavaScript file popper.js was loaded by almost every web page of efile.com, at least up until April the 1st. There it is highlighted once again. That's not good. As of today, the file is no longer seen serving the malicious code. The website hijacked over 2 weeks ago. On March 17th, the Reddit thread surfaced where multiple efile.com's users suspected the website was hijacked. At the time, the website showed an SSL error message that some suspected was fake and indicative of a hack. So that shows efile.com downloading the popper.js. Turns out that indeed the case. Researchers spotted additional update.js associated with this attack that was being served by an Amazon AWS endpoint. Wow, they putting the malware on AWS. Bleeping Computer has obtained the so-called update.js, and we noticed the fake SSL error message presented as the base 64 HTML highlighted below. So that was the fake SSL page, which was base 64 encoded, highlighted there. An HTML excerpt from the download string generating a fake SSL error is shown below. Right there where it says the site can't be reached. The malicious JavaScript file update.js further attempts to prompt users to download the next stage payload. Depending on whether the user is using Chrome or Firefox, the antivirus product has already started flagging these executables as Trojans. Bleeping Computer independently confirmed the binary is established as a connection to a Tokyo-based IP address. Wow, that's coming from Tokyo, which is not good. It appears to be hosted with Alibaba. The same IP also hosted the illicit domain associated with the incident. Security researchers, malware hunter team further analyzed the binaries and stated these contain Windows botnets written in PHP. The fact that the researchers group mocked Additionally, the group called out the efile.com for leaving malicious code on their website for weeks. So the website efile.com got compromised at least around middle of March, and it's still not clean. Referring to the Reddit thread, the group further said, payload serving domains was mentioned 15 days ago already. How has this not got more attention? Dr. Johannes Ulrich of SANS Institute also released an analysis of the issue. While a lot of people seem to have figured out that e-file site had issues, the backdoor malware payload analyzed the sample of the PHP script seen by malware hunter team and determined that it is a backdoor malware that allows threat actors to remotely access the infected device. When the malware infected device, it will execute PHP scripts that runs quietly in the background. Every 10 seconds, the malware will connect to the remote command and control server ran by the threat actors to receive a task to execute on an infected device. These tasks included executing a command and sending the output back to the attackers or downloading additional files onto their computer. So that's the PHP file right there. So the source code snippet with the PHP backdoor on it. So you can see it downloading .info there, part of the backdoor. Again, it's base 64 encoded. Wow, that's crazy. While this is only a basic backdoor, it has enough functionality to give access to the device, allow the threat actor to initially access to a corporate network for further attacks. This attacks could be deployed additional malware, steal credentials, spread laterally on a network, or steal data for extortion. The full scope of this incident, including the attack, successfully infected any efile.com visitors and customers, remain yet to be learned. It has approached efile.com with questions well before publishing. In January 2022, Lockpick ransomware claimed it had attacked efile.com at the time. Bleeping Computers did not receive a response from the company confirming or denying the attack. So, once again, efile.com. Tax return software caught serving up JavaScript malware. It was actually an IRS-authorized website. Once again, be safe out there trying to get your tax return, and hopefully you're not filing your taxes at work. Because if you get your work or your work network hacked, you could get fired. Once again, be safe out here. They're trying to get you.